Yo, what up everybody, it's your boy the Kryptonian saying here, bringing you another fairy tale discussion. Today I want to talk about whether or not the fairy tale anime should forego using filler scenes for the upcoming season 3, but instead if the anime should adapt the spin-off mangas that Hiro Mashima worked on towards the end of fairy tale. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, I'm referring to the spin-off mangas that Hiro Mashima worked on, which are the Fairy Tail Girls manga, which focuses on the girls of Fairy Tail Ice Trail, which focuses on Gray, the manga that focuses on Wendy, and the manga that focuses on Sting and Rogue. And if you have not read these, I know a lot of people are anime only viewers, but if you're not read them, I highly suggest checking them out because there is a lot of character development in each of these characters, as well as some world building, and we do get some answers given to us about each of these characters. If you've watched the anime, you know Fairy Tail has some god-awful filler, some of the worst filler in any anime I've ever watched, and I'm a Naruto fan, so you know Naruto has some shit filler, and yet Fairy Tail's filler arcs are worse than that. And if you look at what Hiro Mashima's done, we could see them adapt this simply for the fact that they did work on Fairy Tail Zero, and that was the founding of Fairy Tail, and it told the first story of Mavis and Zeref, and we could see them start using these arcs as early as the first part of the Fairy Tail season 3, which would be the adaptation of the Avatar arc, which is an arc that has a huge focus on Gray, and to basically retell Gray's story and to add in basically filler scenes where we're taking stuff from the Fairy Tail Ice Trail manga, which in a sense wouldn't be filler because it is canon material. It's set in the Fairy Tail verse and Hiro Mashima himself worked on it. We could get really good material that's not from the original manga. And looking even further into this, as Natsu and Lucy interact with the different people who they are going to meet as Fairy Tail's being reformed. So when you look at Wendy, when you look at Sting and Rogue, we could get small arcs that kind of touch on each of these scenes, as well as when Lucy and Natsu go in search of Fairy Tail. And this isn't a spoiler because the end of the Fairy Tail season 2 left with Natsu and Lucy going out searching for the Fairy Tail members, so you know it's going to happen. So one of the things we could see is Fairy Tail Girls be introduced at some point, and while the timeline would be thrown off a little bit, it could be used as a way to segue into each of these different mangas. But those are just my thoughts on this matter, guys. Do you think that Fairy Tail should adapt these different spin-off mangas, or would you prefer the anime team to go ahead and adapt using some type of crazy filler, like how we had Lucy getting chased around by the clocks and some of the other Fairy Tail arc? And let me know what's your least favorite Fairy Tail filler arc. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome day.